welcome to Maiden Over. Two matches today, and both were convincing wins from RCB and Delhi Capitals, and it was pretty much one-sided matches. What did you think, Siddharth?
Well, overall, for both of the matches, I think one of them. I don't think both of them were one-sided. I think the first one was pretty one-sided. I mean, 204. That's a mammoth score. And then KKR. They were really. At first, I thought they were gonna win actually, because they were like 63 in 6 overs. But then the wickets just kept on going. The second match, overall, the second match was pretty one-sided. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? The KKR versus RCB, let's focus on that. KKR, I don't know what, they need to change their side, I feel strongly.
I think so.
Lockie Ferguson is there, and he doesn't get a chance to play. And then Sunil Narayan is there. He can do well with the bat and ball. And then I don't know why they're not promoting Andre Russell up the order. At least he needs to come one up the order. He can make a big change. And it's just weird. It just never feels like they're going to win. It feels like they just...
One decision, first, I don't really like Ewan Morgan's captaincy. I mean, the one thing that infuriated me, that might have even cost them the match, was why did Ewan Morgan kick out Varun Chakravarti after only 1 over? And
2 overs, right?
2 overs, yeah, 2, because he had 2 wickets up front, and
yeah,
I think that the wickets kept on falling. They could have prevented him from going all the way up to 204, but no, Ewan Morgan just had to kick him out. There must have been some really
it was so weird. That was one of the decisions which was weird,
that's also gonna cost him lots of criticism.
Yeah, and you know what? What about the RCB batting? I mean,
RCB batting,
Glenn Maxwell and ABD again. I mean, what a knock from ABD actually. Glenn Maxwell, I'm surprised to see him in form.
Exactly,
because he's never ever been in form.
I'm pretty sure KO Rahul must have been pretty mad. I mean, when Glenn Maxwell and his team, I felt like he didn't even do a single thing. He duck after duck. He didn't even bowl, first of all.
Yeah.
The only thing he was probably not even good at, just average, fielding. But now it looks.
Yeah.
Now he's progressively going up. First 39, then somewhere in the 50s, now all the way up to a 70.
Yeah, 70. And it's probably he's well settled in the RCB. It gelled well with him.
Yeah.
But ABD, I mean, what a knock.
Yeah, I like the commentators were saying in the match. First, it was Glenn Maxwell started and ABD finished it.
Yeah, he's got some 78 from some 30 odd balls, and it's the same with Maxwell as well. And bowling also, they did very well.
Let's talk about the bowling now. I mean,
Yuzvendra Chahal.
Now he's back, the magic man.
The ball he got out of Dinesh Karthik was really good, like magical. And
Harshal Patel scored one, and I think he's still the purple cap.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
Yeah, and the Kyle Jameson.
Yeah, he also did
good. And then you see Dan Christian's catch. That was a good catch, Christian.
Actually, at one point, Andre Russell was really looking to, maybe make a comeback, and maybe KKR could win. But again, it was just too late. I felt Andre Russell should come up the order, but it was a pretty one-sided match and disappointing for KKR. But I got my prediction right, and I'm very happy about that. And I
got my one prediction right, but then my second one, I got 1 predictions right and 1 wrong.
Yeah. So let's move on to our next match. Delhi Capitals versus Punjab Kings. What did you think about that match?
I thought this one was the one-sided one. No, actually, no, it wasn't. 195. That's a high score. It's a high score, but I thought I never thought Delhi was gonna make that. I just didn't think it was Delhi was gonna make.
I thought they were at least 20-30 runs short. I mean Punjab Kings, because when I saw them bat, they were for 11 overs they were 105 or 106, and I was like, wow, they're going for a big score. And I don't know what happened, or they got out at the wrong time. Chris Gayle and KL Rahul both got out back to back, and that probably made a difference. And Nicholas Pooran somehow is not able to,
I remember last year,
do well.
2020 season, He was like the big star of Punjab.
But so far he has not taken off, and that made a change. They should have got at least 220, 230, and that would have made things difficult. But Shikhar Dhawan, how well he batted.
Yeah.
He was so
But now let's
good.
focus on the batting though. Of each team. Delhi Capitals batting. That was smooth. Their batting was just smooth. Prithvi Shaw,
Shikhar Dhawan.
Shikhar Dhawan, who 92. Delhi Cap, they just knew they were gonna have that, and
I think the pitch also helps them a
But
lot. I mean, the Wankhede Stadium somehow is just like the dew in. I feel like it favors the batsmen so easily, and but who else performed like in batting?
in Punjab in their batting squad. I thought Punjab were gonna go. Yeah, I thought Punjab was gonna go even higher.
Yeah.
Than 195 too, because Agarwal and KL Rahul had a partnership, like a good part. Both of them scored above 50.
Yeah.
That's a good partnership. But I don't know what happened. They just after one of the Agarwal's wicket, they just started crumbling.
They just crumbled, and then it just didn't take off, and it was disappointing. But again, the match looked pretty much one-sided. I mean, Shikhar Dhawan was just hitting it all around the park, and Marcus Stoinis did well to finish it. Rishabh Pant did well to just hang in there, but he got out at the last minute. But still, I mean, it was a very convincing win.
But the bowling. Let's talk about the bowling now of each team. Delhi Capitals bowling. Rabada. I just think he hasn't gotten a start yet. He's a dangerous man.
But Avesh Khan was like the danger man. He did very well, actually. Bowlers did not have much to do in this match. It was pretty much all a batsman show, I would say.
Yeah.
Nothing much to say about the bowlers.
But moving on, let's talk about tomorrow's match. CSK versus RR. These two teams were in the 2008 final. I just remembered that.
Oh yeah, and they are going to be playing at the Wankhede again. And I'm going for Rajasthan Royals to win tomorrow, just instinctive. And I feel like Rajasthan Royals somehow, they are a young team and they want to do well. And I just see these youngsters and I want them to do well. So, I'm going with RR.
This was a tough decision. And I've been saying that for the past 4 matches. But the thing is, I was first going to go with RR, okay? Because I think that each match has just been unfair to them.
Yeah.
They're about to win, but the other teams have just been so good. But I think I'm going to go with CSK because this entire time I've never gone for CSK. This entire time, none of us has ever gone for CSK, and I've always been more of a CSK man. So, and this is the main reason. They're mainly on their batting side, aren't they? Because they're more of like a batting team. They have Sanju Samson, Josh Butler, Ben Stokes, all of them, Tawatia. But if you remember last match with CSK, the match where they won against Punjab, their bowling was the star. So I think what's going to happen, CSK's bowling is going to continuously get RR. So because that's their strong point. CSK's bowling is going to get RR, make them go to like an average score around 150. Then CSK can probably overcome that.
Well, I don't know about that because the pitch is kind of, it all depends on the toss. Whoever bats first is going to have a big advantage, I feel. And then CSK, I don't know whether they, and RR, I don't know if Jofra Archer is going to come back. I think he's ready. So we don't know if he's coming back. If he comes back, if he's in the playing 11, it's a big difference for them. It's a big day. Ben Stokes is not there, but again, David Miller has come back in form.
David Miller, yeah, he's
good.
He's always been. He's one of the OGs in IPL.
Yeah, and it's also high time Josh Butler gets a knock. So maybe tomorrow is their day. You never know. But I am going for Rajasthan Royals.
And I'm going for CSK.
What about you? Do share your
comments. Do share your comments down below in the comment section for CSK versus RR. And also leave what opinion about these two matches. Say what you want.
And also predict who is going to be the winner in the comment section. So see you tomorrow.
Bye.